Castle, the beloved crime comedy series that aired from 2009 to 2016, captured the hearts of millions with its witty dialogue, intriguing mysteries, and sizzling chemistry between its lead characters. Now, 15 years later, fans are eager to know what happened to the cast after the show ended. From new acting roles to personal milestones and behind-the-scenes stories, this article takes a closer look at where the stars of Castle are today in 2024. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering the show, join us as we revisit the cast's incredible journeys since the series wrapped up. Stephen J. Canel, born February 5, 1941, made an appearance on Castle as himself in 2009 at the age of 68. As a legendary TV producer and writer, Canel brought his vast experience to the show, adding a touch of meta-humor as he interacted with Castle. Despite his professional success, Canel's personal life was marked by significant trials. He faced a difficult childhood where he struggled with dyslexia, a condition that made his academic life challenging and left him feeling like an outsider. As a man who spent much of his life creating captivating stories, Canel's real-life story was not without heartbreak. He was married twice. His first marriage ended in divorce, and though his second marriage lasted longer, it too faced its own struggles. Canel's greatest tragedy came later in life when he was diagnosed with melanoma, a battle he fought fiercely until his death on September 30, 2010, at the age of 69. His death was a profound loss to the world of television, and his legacy as a prolific writer and producer continues to inspire. Annie Wersching, born March 28, 1977, played the role of Dr. Kelly Neiman on Castle in 2013, when she was 36 years old. Dr. Neiman was a complex character, a skilled plastic surgeon with a hidden dark side, becoming a chilling antagonist to the series' protagonists. Wersching's career began in the early 2000s, with roles in shows like 24 and Bosch, where she earned recognition for her ability to portray strong, multifaceted characters. Her life, however, was marked by personal struggles, including a long battle with cancer that she kept mostly private. Wersching's marriage to actor Stephen Full in 2009 brought joy and stability to her life, and they had 3 children together. However, her illness cast a shadow over her family, and she faced the heartbreaking reality of leaving her loved ones behind. Annie passed away on January 29, 2023, at the age of 45, after a brave fight against cancer, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances. Billy Mayo, born December 31, 1957, portrayed the senior officer on Castle starting in 2011, at the age of 53. Mayo's character was a steady, no-nonsense figure, offering experience and guidance within the precinct. Before Castle, Billy Mayo had an extensive career in television, often portraying authority figures, with roles in shows like The Mentalist and The West Wing. Despite a promising career, Mayo's life was not without its challenges. His early years were marked by personal losses, and as he navigated the entertainment industry, he faced the difficulties of typecasting and struggled to break out of secondary roles. Mayo had a complicated relationship with the pressures of Hollywood, leading to periods of isolation. Though he had a family, details about his personal life remain mostly private. Billy passed away on June 4, 2019, at the age of 61, from undisclosed causes, leaving behind a quiet legacy, remembered for his solid, dependable roles in television. Nathan Fillion was born on March 27, 1971, in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. He portrayed Richard Castle in Castle from 2009 to 2016, a successful but somewhat immature mystery novelist who partners with Detective Kate Beckett to solve complex crimes. Starting at 38 years old, Nathan's portrayal of Castle brought him worldwide recognition, and his charisma and charm quickly became the show's heart. Before Castle, Nathan had a rocky path to fame, appearing in a variety of television series, but he was often overshadowed by bigger stars. Despite his success, Fillion faced difficulties in his personal life. He was married briefly to actress and writer, Puri Reeves, but their union ended in divorce. He was also rumored to have had other relationships, though none resulted in lasting commitments or children. His career after Castle included notable projects like The Rookie, where he plays a man starting over in law enforcement. Nathan is now 53 years old. He remains active in television and is beloved by fans of both Castle and Firefly. Susan Sullivan was born on November 18, 1942, in New York City, New York. She played Martha Rogers, the eccentric and supportive mother of Richard Castle, starting at 66 years old when the show first aired in 2009. Martha's character brought warmth and humor to the show with her larger-than-life personality and theatrical background. Susan, a veteran of stage and television, had already experienced considerable success by the time she joined Castle, though her career was not without setbacks. She had struggled in the 1970s to find consistent roles, but her breakthrough came with a long tenure in soap operas and primetime television. In her personal life, Susan was married to writer and director John H. O'Keefe, but their marriage ended in divorce after several years. Susan has no children. Despite facing significant losses and health challenges in her later years, including a period of recovery from surgery, Susan's career has continued to flourish. At 82 years old, she enjoys a quiet retirement, occasionally appearing in guest roles and interviews, though she is no longer as publicly active. Stana Katic, born on April 26, 1978, in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, brought Kate Beckett to life on Castle. Starting at 31 years old, Stana portrayed a determined and passionate NYPD detective, striking a balance between toughness and vulnerability that endeared her to audiences. Off-screen, Stana's life has been far from smooth. Her early career saw many rejections and struggles to find steady work. The show's success finally offered her a breakthrough, but it came with its own challenges. Stana and Nathan Fillion, despite a strong on-screen chemistry, had reportedly strained relationships behind the scenes, with rumors of a tense working environment leading to Stana's departure from the show during its final season. In her personal life, Stana married business partner Christoper Powell in 2015. The couple has remained relatively private about their personal lives, and there are no public indications of children. Stana, now 46, has since expanded her career into producing and philanthropy, actively working on projects that align with her values. John Huertas was born on October 23, 1969. He portrayed Javier Esposito, a loyal and skilled detective in the NYPD, on Castle from 2009 until the series ended in 2016. At the time, John was 39 years old. Known for his deep sense of loyalty, Esposito shared a strong bond with his fellow detective Kevin Ryan. Although John's career was flourishing on screen, his personal life wasn't without challenges. After a series of ups and downs, John has been open about his past struggles, including family issues and personal setbacks. In 2014, John faced a particularly painful moment when he filed for divorce from his wife after years of marital turmoil. The split was a public blow to his personal life, which he had always tried to keep private. However, John remained dedicated to his acting career, landing roles in other successful TV shows and continuing to thrive in the industry. Now at 55, John remains active in his career, though he is known to be more focused on his family and personal well-being. Despite the difficulties he faced, he appears to have found a balance and peace in his life. Tamila Jones, born on November 12, 1974, portrayed Lainey Parrish, the witty and intelligent medical examiner on Castle from 2009. Lainey played a crucial role in assisting the detectives with forensic analysis, and her chemistry with the other characters, particularly Kate Beckett, added depth to the show. Tamila's career began in the 1990s with appearances in various TV shows and movies, though it was Castle that brought her widespread recognition. Despite her professional success, her personal life has seen struggles, including facing multiple challenges in relationships and family dynamics. She has been open about her experiences with mental health and overcoming hardships. As for her romantic life, details about her love life have been kept private, but she has faced periods of emotional difficulties. Currently, Tamila is 50 years old, and she remains active in her career, often speaking out on issues related to mental health and wellness. Seamus Dever was born on July 27, 1976, and took on the role of Kevin Ryan in Castle starting in 2009. Seamus was 33 when he first portrayed the earnest, morally grounded NYPD detective, known for his meticulous attention to detail. His partnership with Esposito brought humor and heart to the show, but his real-life journey has been filled with its own share of challenges. While Seamus has enjoyed a steady and successful career in Hollywood, his early life was not without difficulty. His parents went through a painful separation, and Seamus often found solace in his love for acting. His relationships later in life followed a similar pattern of turmoil, with Seamus enduring a difficult breakup before meeting his wife, who he later married in a quieter ceremony. They share a daughter, though Seamus remains relatively private about his family life, focusing on his career while balancing fatherhood. He continues to work in television and film, with a number of other projects under his belt. Now at 48, Seamus remains dedicated to his craft while enjoying his family life. Molly C. Quinn, born on October 8, 1993, was just 15 years old when she first appeared as Alexis Castle on Castle in 2009. Portraying Richard Castle's brilliant and mature daughter, Molly quickly became a fan favorite for her role as a moral compass for her father. However, behind the scenes, Molly's early career was marked by difficult transitions. Growing up in the spotlight, she faced pressures that many young actors struggle to handle. The public's expectations and the challenges of being thrust into the entertainment world at such a young age led to moments of self-doubt and frustration. Molly has since focused on her personal growth and transitioned to a more balanced lifestyle, stepping away from acting to explore other avenues. Though she never married or had children by the time Castle ended, she is now living a more private life at 31, far removed from the intense public scrutiny of her earlier years. Penny Johnson Gerald, born on March 14, 1961, is 63 years old. She portrayed Captain Victoria Gates, known as Iron Gates for her no-nonsense, commanding presence on Castle starting in 2011. Penny had a long and diverse career before landing the role of Gates, including memorable parts in shows like The X-Files and 24. Her career, however, was not without its challenges. She faced personal losses, including the death of her mother, which took a significant emotional toll. Penny was also involved in a tumultuous relationship early in her life that led to a brief but painful marriage. Over the years, she has focused on her work, often using her platform to address topics like gender equality and resilience in the entertainment industry. Penny is married and has children, though she prefers to keep her family life private. Currently, at the age of 63, she remains a respected figure in Hollywood, balancing work and family with a continued passion for advocacy. Maya Stojan, born on June 28, 1986, joined the Castle cast in 2013 at the age of 27, portraying Tori Ellis, a tech-savvy and resourceful member of the NYPD's crime scene unit. Her character was known for her quick thinking and expertise in forensic technology, playing a crucial role in solving complex cases. Maya's personal journey has been marked by challenges. Raised in a family that frequently moved, she struggled with finding a sense of permanence during her childhood. She married young, but her marriage ended in a difficult divorce, leaving her to navigate the complexities of adulthood while dealing with mental health issues, including anxiety and depression. Despite these obstacles, Maya has remained focused on her career and mental well-being, becoming an advocate for mental health awareness. While she doesn't have children, she stays close to her family and uses her experiences to inspire others facing similar battles. At 38, Maya continues to pursue acting, often choosing roles that align with her personal growth and emotional resilience. Ruben SantiagoHUD, born on November 24, 1956, is now 68 years old. He played Captain Roy Montgomery in Castle from 2009, bringing depth and wisdom to his role as a seasoned law enforcement officer. Before Castle, Ruben had an extensive career in theater and film, with standout roles in projects like The Last Don and American Gangster. Ruben's life, however, has not been without significant struggle. He faced hardship growing up in a rough neighborhood, and his family endured financial instability. Ruben also confronted personal battles, including a period of financial ruin after making an investment in an unsuccessful business venture. His first marriage ended in divorce, and though he later remarried, the strain of his past still affected his relationships. Ruben is now in his later years, reflecting on his life and career. He remains active in the arts, particularly in theater, though much of his private life is kept out of the public eye. As of now, Ruben is 68 years old and continues to enjoy a fulfilling career while seeking peace with his past struggles. Tess Alagondi, born on September 16, 1975, entered the Castle universe in 2015 at the age of 40, playing Hayley Shipton, a former MI6 agent with sharp wit and intelligence. Hayley's quick thinking and fearlessness made her an invaluable ally to Castle and Beckett as they tackled complex cases. Tess's upbringing, influenced by both her Nigerian roots and her American upbringing, shaped her into a strong, independent woman. However, her personal life has been marked by struggles, including a painful divorce after her partner's infidelity. As a single mother, Tess faced the challenges of raising her child while navigating the pressures of a high-profile career. Despite these difficulties, she has remained resilient, using her platform to speak out about the challenges of being a working mother and balancing career aspirations with family life. Now 49, Tess continues to act, focusing on roles that resonate with her personal journey, and she is dedicated to her daughter and her advocacy for women's rights and equality in the entertainment industry. Ari Gross, born on March 17, 1960, was 49 years old when he began portraying Emmy Sidney Perlmutter on Castle in 2009. Sidney was a quirky, meticulous medical examiner whose dry humor and attention to detail added a unique flavor to the show. Ari's early life was far from glamorous, marked by financial struggles and a lack of support for his acting dreams. His first marriage ended in divorce, and while his acting career slowly gained traction, he faced ups and downs in his professional life. Despite these struggles, Ari found consistent work, with his portrayal of Sidney Perlmutter becoming one of his most beloved roles. However, life threw him another curveball when his second wife passed away after a prolonged illness, leaving him to cope with the pain of loss. Despite the challenges, Ari found solace in his work in theater and continued to be involved in acting. At 64, Ari remains active in the entertainment world, though he has stepped back from major roles to focus on healing and enjoying a quieter life. Scott Paullin, born February 13, 1950, is best known for his role as Jim Beckett, Kate's father, in Castle, starting in 2009. At 59 years old, Paullin brought wisdom, emotional depth, and a steady presence to the show, providing support to Kate during her tumultuous investigations. His career spans over 4 decades, with notable roles in The Right Stuff, 1983, The X-Files, and Twilight Zone, alongside a long list of TV and film appearances. Despite his early success, Paullin faced significant personal struggles, particularly with addiction, which affected both his career and his relationships. He went through a tough divorce, but eventually remarried and found stability in his personal life. Throughout his career, Paullin experienced periods of professional uncertainty, but his resilience allowed him to continue acting. Now at 74 years old, Scott Paullin enjoys a quieter life, occasionally taking on smaller roles, and remains a respected figure in the acting community. Srish Bala, born on May 21, 1984, portrayed Vikram Singh, a skilled tech analyst, on Castle from 2015 at the age of 31. As Vikram, he played a pivotal role in aiding Beckett's investigations with his expertise in cyber operations. Before his role in Castle, Bala appeared in several TV shows and films but struggled to find widespread recognition. He was often cast in minor roles, and his career path was slow to take off. Growing up, Bala faced challenges as an actor of color in a competitive industry, which made it harder to secure substantial roles. Despite these setbacks, Bala persevered and continued to work in the entertainment industry, though he has yet to land a breakthrough lead role. His personal life remains private, with little public information about his romantic relationships or family. At 40 years old, he is still active in Hollywood, though his current projects are less high-profile than his time on Castle. Juliana Debor, born December 17, 1980, played Jenny Ryan, Kevin Ryan's wife, on Castle, starting in 2010. Jenny's character, a loving and supportive spouse, was an integral part of Kevin's personal life, offering emotional stability amid the chaos of police work. Before Castle, Dever appeared in various guest roles across television, but the show truly marked her breakthrough role. She married fellow Castle actor Seamus Dever in 2006, and together they have children. Balancing her career and family life has been a challenge, especially with the demands of acting and raising children. Dever has spoken candidly about the pressures of maintaining a career in Hollywood while being a devoted mother. She stepped back from acting at times to focus on her family but has remained active in the industry, taking on selective roles. Now 44 years old, Dever continues to navigate the balance between her personal and professional lives, prioritizing her family while still engaging in her acting career. Olivier, born on May 23, 1987, played Pi, Alexis Castle's free-spirited boyfriend, in Castle starting in 2013 when he was 26 years old. His character's quirky personality provided comic relief and contrast to the more grounded Castle family. Despite this role, Mayo faced numerous challenges in his career, struggling with typecasting and a series of unsuccessful auditions before landing his breakthrough on Castle. His personal life remains private, with little known about his romantic relationships or whether he has children. While he enjoyed some recognition for his role on Castle, Mayo experienced periods of financial instability and professional frustration. After Castle, he focused on smaller, independent projects and withdrew from the public eye. Now 37, Mayo continues to pursue his passions quietly, far from the spotlight, focusing more on meaningful work than fame. Michael Dorne, born on December 9, 1952, took on the role of Dr. Carter Burke, a calm psychiatrist, in Castle starting in 2011 at the age of 58. Michael is best known for playing Worf in Star Trek, but his life was far from the sci-fi fame that defined him. Despite his early success, Michael's career suffered from typecasting, which limited his opportunities in other genres. His personal life, marked by 2 divorces, remained low-key, and he never had children. He faced the loss of several close friends in the 1990s, which deeply affected him. Michael has often spoken about the isolation and challenges of maintaining a public persona while dealing with personal struggles. Now at 72, Michael lives a quieter life, staying out of the limelight. He occasionally does voice work and attends conventions, but he remains largely distanced from Hollywood's demands, focusing instead on his health and well-being. Jack Coleman, born on February 21, 1958, portrayed the corrupt and manipulative Senator William H. Bracken in Castle starting in 2012 at the age of 54. With a career that started in the 1980s, Jack became famous for his role in Dynasty, but after that, he struggled to find consistent roles. His personal life was also turbulent, as he married actress Beth Toussaint in 1996, but their marriage ended in divorce, which reportedly took a toll on Jack. They have one daughter, Josephine, whom Jack raised as a single father after the divorce. Jack's career suffered from typecasting, and he often spoke of the difficulty of staying relevant in Hollywood. Though his career is still active, Jack now focuses on smaller roles, mostly in television, and has distanced himself from the public persona he once had. At 66, Jack is more focused on personal well-being and living a quieter life, away from the pressures of fame. Jeff Pearson was born on June 16, 1949, and he played the role of Michael Smith in Castle from 2011 onwards. At 62 years old when he started portraying this mysterious and resourceful character, Jeff brought a sense of depth and intrigue to the role. Michael Smith's hidden agenda and complex interactions with Castle and Beckett kept viewers guessing. However, Jeff's life outside of acting has had its share of struggles. Raised in a broken family, Jeff often found solace in his work but struggled to maintain relationships. His marriage to a fellow actress ended in a painful divorce after several years, with no children to tie them together. While his career had notable successes, including appearances in Dexter and 24, his personal life continued to see hardship. He faced financial difficulties at one point, struggling with debt after his divorce, which added stress to his already tumultuous life. Despite these challenges, Jeff continues to act at 75, maintaining a relatively low profile, focusing on his work while keeping his personal life private. Michael Mosley, born on September 16, 1978, brought the chilling character of Jerry Tyson, also known as the 3XK Killer, to life in Castle. Michael was 32 years old when he first appeared in 2010 as the intelligent and manipulative serial killer, one of the most dangerous adversaries the characters faced. Despite his success in portraying a villain, Michael's personal life has had its dark moments. He grew up in a family marked by instability and was often caught between his parents' tense relationship. Michael married his longtime partner in 2012, but the marriage was strained by his demanding acting career and public scrutiny. The couple eventually parted ways, leaving Michael heartbroken. His emotional struggles led to a period of deep depression and isolation, which he later opened up about in interviews. He took a break from acting for a while, focusing on self-healing and reconnecting with his family. Now 46, Michael has returned to acting but has been much more selective with his roles. His journey has been one of self-discovery, seeking peace away from the spotlight. Michael Conelly, born on July 21, 1956, made a memorable appearance as himself on Castle in 2009. At 53 years old when he first appeared, Michael brought his real-life experience as a crime novelist to the show, adding an authentic touch to the crime-solving aspect of the series. Though his professional life has been widely successful, Michael has faced personal tragedies that have shaped him. Growing up in a tumultuous household, he lost his father at a young age, which deeply affected him. His marriage to his first wife ended in an emotional and public divorce after years of emotional distance and misunderstandings. Michael struggled with the pressures of his career, often feeling the weight of expectations from fans and critics alike. Though he remarried and has children, the scars of his previous relationships lingered, and his personal life never fully recovered from the early turmoil. At 68, Michael has since focused more on his writing, finding solace in creating worlds of mystery and intrigue rather than pursuing fame. His life is marked by personal reflection, seeking contentment in his quiet life away from the media. Christoper Powell, born on February 18, 1977, portrayed Caleb Brown, a character with a complex and dual life in Castle, which aired in 2015. Caleb was a public defender hiding a much darker secret as a covert operative. Christoper's career, though highlighted by this intriguing role, has not been without difficulties. Before Castle, he appeared in several TV shows, but it wasn't always smooth sailing. He faced multiple setbacks, including being typecast in certain roles and struggling to land significant parts. In his personal life, Christoper's marriage to actress Julianne Moore seemed picture perfect, but like many Hollywood relationships, it faced its own challenges. Despite the ups and downs, they remain together and have children. However, the pressures of both career and family life put a strain on their relationship. His career has had its peaks and valleys, and though he is now focusing more on independent projects, Christoper still faces the difficulty of maintaining a balance between work and his private life. As of now, he is 47 years old and continues to act while dealing with the complexities of a busy personal and professional life. Victor Webster, born on February 7, 1973, played Josh Davidson, a dedicated cardiac surgeon and Kate Beckett's boyfriend, in Castle starting in 2010. Victor's acting career started with minor roles in television, but his breakthrough role on Castle allowed him to step into more significant parts. However, like many actors, his career has been a mix of highs and lows. Victor had a promising start but faced struggles to land consistent roles after Castle ended. His personal life mirrored the unpredictability of his career. He was married once, but the marriage ended in divorce, and his attempts at new relationships also met with difficulties. The pressures of fame and the time demands of his career took a toll on his personal happiness. He has since remained relatively private about his romantic life, but his past relationships have often been marred by misunderstandings and separations. As of now, at 51 years old, Victor has kept a low profile, focusing on his career and personal growth. Jon Hamm Jansen, born October 26, 1975, played Officer Jenkins on Castle starting in 2012 when he was 37 years old. Officer Jenkins was a reliable, diligent figure in the precinct, always providing a steady presence as the team tackled complex cases. While his character was grounded and dependable, Jan's personal life was marked by both success and tragedy. Jan's early years were challenging, as he grew up in a family where emotional support was limited. He married young, but the relationship ended in a bitter divorce, and he faced the pressures of single parenthood. His personal struggles continued with a battle against addiction, which took a toll on his health and career. Despite this, Jon sought redemption through his work and rebuilt his life. Today, Jon is 49 and continues to act occasionally, though he has become more focused on his recovery and personal well-being. His resilience in overcoming these difficulties has allowed him to maintain a quieter life, away from the public spotlight. Michael Trucco, born on June 22, 1970, portrayed Detective Tom Deming on Castle from 2010, a character who was confident, capable, and briefly involved with Kate Beckett. His role brought a competitive edge to the show, as Tom's relationship with Beckett created tension with Castle. Michael's career began in the 1990s with appearances in various TV series, but he had his share of professional setbacks. He was often overlooked for major roles, and his early work didn't garner the attention he hoped for. His personal life has seen its fair share of struggles as well, including a painful divorce that deeply affected him. Michael was married to actress Carrie Isabel for several years, but their relationship ended tragically in 2013. The divorce, coupled with the pressures of fame, led to a period of emotional and mental strain. Michael also experienced the heartbreak of losing a close family member, which left a lasting impact on him. Now at 54, Michael has largely moved on from his earlier hardships, finding peace through both his career and his personal endeavors. Monae Mazour, born April 17, 1976, portrayed Gina Griffin, Richard Castle's second ex-wife and book publisher, in Castle starting in 2009 at the age of 33. Gina was a strong-willed, ambitious character who added a layer of complexity to Castle's personal life. In real life, Monae's path to success was paved with both triumphs and difficulties. Raised in a family of artists, she was exposed to the entertainment industry early on. However, Monae's career, while filled with noteworthy roles, was often overshadowed by personal turmoil. She faced a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, and despite finding love again, her relationships were marred by infidelity and emotional strain. Monae also experienced the pain of miscarriage, an event that deeply affected her and reshaped her views on family. Through these personal challenges, she emerged stronger and more focused on her career. At 48, Monae continues to act and has also taken on behind-the-scenes roles in various projects. While she remains close to her son from her previous marriage, she has learned to maintain a balance between her career and her personal life, now finding happiness and contentment in her new relationship. Who is your favorite character from Castle? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.